Yo, is this thing on? Well, alright, what's up everybody? Have you ever been in a situation where you thought you were just in a casual relationship and then find out you may just be an affair partner and not even know it? Well, today's OP is going to share his story on that very topic. So let's dive in. I, M27, might be an affair partner of F34. For my job, I travel between 3 different states about every week or so. I will be at one job site for a week and then the next for a week and so on. Things change as needed.
Date of travel location and duration of the job.
I don't have kids or in a serious relationship. I met this woman G over a year ago. She was at a bar that some of my coworkers like to go after shift. I went to get around for the group and she was also getting a drink. We began talking. I introduced myself and she herself. Ended up talking most of the night. But we left it at the bar. We talked a few more times over the course of a month.
Also at said bar or local place.
She said she was divorced and not looking for anything. That turned into her just wanting nothing serious and something fun and casual. Due to the nature of my job with traveling and the unpredictability of my schedule, I agreed. We exchanged numbers and that was that. We usually would hook up about 48 times a month over the course of the past year. Most of the time, we would be at the hotel I was put up in. She said she lived far and I was closer/safer option. I never questioned her because she was always available, spent the night/weekends, and was not glued to her phone. I really didn't have any reason to question her. It was fun and we had a good connection. That was until last night. We were hanging out when I needed to get some things from the store and she came with me. We were doing some shopping, having a good time, joking around, flirting, and laughing. As we were going down an aisle, we heard someone yell,
Gee, is that you?
G's demeanor changed.
Red flag number 1. Future RF equals red flag.
It turns out that person was an old work friend of G's. They talked a little bit when this friend asked who I was. I politely introduced myself. When the lady asked how we knew each other, G quickly said,
He's an old friend from town she grew up in.
RF number 2.
Then the lady asked G.
What's David up to?
Another awkward shift.
Red flag number 3.
And G said something about he is doing fine, busy with work, but she clearly did not want to talk about it.
David is her ex-husband?
They finished the conversation soon after and I went back to shopping. After we get out of the store, I asked her what that was all about. She said it was nothing and wants to put it behind her.
Red flag number 4.
She was distant the whole way back to the hotel. I could tell her mind was on something miles
Kilometers
away.
Red flag number 5.
I asked if she was okay, and she said yes, just fine. Then she cut the night short, making a terrible excuse and left.
Red flag number 6.
Well, OP, it looks like you got a red flag buffet going on here. She was originally supposed to see me off this morning. Up to this point, it didn't occur to me that she might have lied about being divorced. I tried to look her up on Book of Face. I could not find her on it under the name I knew.
Red flag number 6.
No, OP. That would be red flag number 7. You're in a sea of them, man. There was a private account that might have been her, but a different last name. I couldn't investigate further due to account setting. I'm now on my way to a different job site and won't be back for probably 15 days. She did not respond to my text asking if she was alright or what was going on. The situation is odd and feels off. Not sure what to do. P.S. I do get tested regularly and have always been clean. Well, how about we analyze some of these red flags, people? To recap, as we were going down an aisle, we heard someone yell,
Gee, is that you?
G's demeanor changed. Well, OP, that one is pretty self-explanatory. She obviously thought she was in a safe place, where you and her would be in La La Land together. But lo and behold, someone that knows her intimately obviously seen that she was with someone that maybe she shouldn't be with. Hence the extreme change in demeanor. Red flag number 2. When G's friend inquired about you, G was very quick to make up her own little story about you, which would only help to reinforce the fact that she may be involved with somebody else. Red flag number 4. Well, having a casual relationship with someone for around a year or so, one would think that you two might have built a certain level of trust. Yet, she was extremely quick to close off the topic that you had asked, and then to follow up, distancing herself on the way back to the hotel. To this humble spaceman over here, looks like somebody may have gotten busted. Red flag number 6. Now, given the history that you posted about this, it seems like whenever you were in town, you guys spent all the time you had in town together. And after said incident in the store, G suddenly decides to cut the visit short and head home. From the outside looking in, that sounds like she may be trying to get ahead of something that may bite her in the ass. So, I know this is all speculation up to this point, but these red flags are pretty serious, OP. Granted, you did have a year of good casual sex, give or take, so either she has some kind of situation going on that she just doesn't want to tell you, like a husband, or she may be in a dead marriage and in her mind, she already is divorced and basically married to her husband but just roommates, aka also have a husband. Well, OP, hopefully when you get back home, you can do a little more digging and find out what the hell is going on, because it seemed like you had a pretty damn good deal over the last year up until this last encounter. I do hope you can get to the bottom of this for some peace of mind. Good job on getting tested regularly as well. But there you go, peeps. When you decide to have a casual relationship, it's always best to just keep it 100. The last thing you need is to end up being somebody's secret plaything and down the road catch a case. But anyway, people, hopefully we can come back to this story and see what the hell is going on. But for now, the spaceman is heading out. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll catch you all later. CB signing off. 07.